Do you know how old she is?
No, I met her on Florida, sir. Is she young?
Tell me.
She's 14 years old.
I made sure she got home safe. Pretty much the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, as everybody says.
He described him as a scrawny white boy crawling in and out too. I have a whole bunch of old emails saved from them, screenshots and whatnot. Much of it very graphic in nature, and apparently he's been in there hiding in her closet for a few days.
On June 15th, 2025, police in Oshkosh, Wisconsin receive reports that a man has been seen climbing in and out of a 14-year-old girl's bedroom window. What follows is an investigation that would uncover disturbing details and a parent's worst nightmare come true.
What's on your neck?
My neck?
Yeah. No,
tooth.
like the marks.
The following is based on...
Oh, no. Did someone die, bro? Tell me the guy doesn't... Wait, no one dies, right? Did anyone see this? Did someone die? Abuse and cellular phone. Okay, wait, no one dies.
Official police records released today.
I don't want to watch a video of someone dies, okay? Like, I don't want to watch a video of someone dies.
And the footage has never been seen before until now. Following the unsettling call reporting that a man was seen crawling out of a teenage girl's window, officers find 19-year-old Zachary Vogt where he's loitering a few streets away from the home.
Yeah, so we got a call. What's up over here? We got a call. We got to investigate, okay? Where you're essentially the suspect of this stuff going on, okay?
Yeah.
Do you have any weapons or anything on you? Well, don't reach for it. Jesus, dude.
I'm sorry.
Here, do that.
Oh my god. Yeah, he would have got shot by... There's like 1 in 15 cops that would have just shot him on the spot right now. Dude, there's like a 1 in 15 chance you get shot. You can do that.
Well, don't reach.
Yeah.
Do you have any weapons or anything on you?
Bang, because he could be pulling out a gun, right? Like he could be pulling out anything. You don't grab it out, bro. You don't grab it out. Nah, he's white. Oh, so it's like a 1 in 30 then? Okay, dude.
Well, don't reach for it.
Oh my god, what is this knife he's got? What is the purpose of a knife like this? Like, what is the purpose? The purpose of this knife, okay, is you can basically kill an animal, okay, and then you can skin it, right? So it makes sense. It's got a skinning end and a cutting end. But what is the purpose? What, I don't understand. Like, what's he doing with that? What's he doing with that? What's he doing? Like, what's he doing? What is he like? This is like spinning around in circles and this. It's for killing. He's a weeb, 100%. I mean.
For it, Jesus, dude.
I'm sorry.
Here, do that. When.
I'm gonna skin a possum this winter. This knife is getting used, boy. Let me tell you, there's a possum outside getting skinned with this thing. I'm gonna do a blind ethical skinning stream. Okay, I watched a few videos.
Christ. When police ask you if you have a weapon, if you have a weapon, don't reach for it.
You don't reach for it?
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't reach for your pockets. I just said that.
Sorry, dude.
Zach reveals that he traveled from Westchester, Pennsylvania to Oshkosh, an almost 25-hour trip by train, and arrived last night. He's come all this way to meet someone he befriended while playing Fortnite.
Bro, what the... Dude, this is fucked. Bro, this is fucked.
She is literally my best friend. We met together.
You came here to visit her?
Yeah, my best friend.
Okay.
Never.
So how did you meet her?
We met through Fortnite. Basically, we'd all play Fortnite. My brother and I would all duo up, play Fortnite together. But we played Fortnite a lot. Came over, met her, talked to her. We became best friends for a while.
The girl, who is 14, will be referred to as SF in order to protect her identity.
So you guys said, how long has you guys been talking for?
Year.
A year?
Yeah. Almost a year, actually. 8 months, to be exact.
Okay. Have you guys been planning this out, or is this...
Kind of just a last-minute thing, because I was going to travel the world.
Okay.
But I'm not trying to be weird. Mind my language. Excuse my French.
So it was like a last-minute thing?
Yeah, I was already planning to go pretty much across the entire world. I don't have a passport, so I was just gonna stay in the U.S. Obviously.
I'm gonna travel the world. I'm gonna travel the whole world. Better my plan. Don't have a passport, and yeah, but the world I mean USA, obviously. Okay.
But my freaking journey was gonna start. We already went through Chicago. I already went through Chicago and everything. I went all over the place.
Yeah.
My current goal, I want to get to Italy, so I'm gonna get a passport somewhere around anywhere.
Right there. This is a great story, bro. Great story, dude. He's literally him. He's literally him, guys. He traveled. He went to Chicago. He's seen the whole of America. He drove through it. Okay, he's seen it. Now he needs to go to Italy. He's traveling the world. Okay. Bro, how many years of travel would it take to properly, thoroughly say you've seen like all the wonders of America? Like I mean, if you that we're talking at least a year or two, right? And that's like trying hard. Like proper. No, I'm saying like proper. Like you go to every significant mountain, artifact, museum. Interesting historical place. I mean, you're gonna talk. We're talking a long ass time, bro.
Is there any
Fuck that though.
good spots I can go, like a library or something? I have a
Possibly.
what's it
Yeah.
called?
Zach claims he met up with SF again today, just before the officers arrived.
What were you guys doing?
Walking around. We literally just got her stuff for her dad.
Okay.
I actually went out, bought her stuff for her dad because it's Father's Day. I don't have a dad, so I pretty much want to bless everybody else. I hate seeing people upset.
Just such a nice guy.
I can't literally stand having anyone upset, so I gave her money for stuff from the dollar store. We went to the dollar store, chilled at the dollar store, got her stuff for her dad.
Okay.
Chilling. Yeah, nothing illegal. I'm just chilling here. Nothing illegal.
Nothing illegal happened. Nothing illegal happened. We just got to throw this. Oh fuck! It's cold, Chad. If I wear my hoodie, it's too much pressure on my wristband, and then it hurts my arm. You did not see? I did not pop a titty, dude. You see my titty just now?
I'm gonna go explore if y'all let me go. Not here, but I'm going. Guys, have you been all around the world?
Bro, what is this guy? Oh my god, he's got a wristband, bro. He's got a wristband. It is not to track a step count. Bro, what is this? He's got a CSGO knife and a fucking dog collar wristband.
I'm not, no.
Have you? Do you know anywhere that's, like, you've been dying to go to?
Not really.
Is this some sort of res sympathy card? Like, look, please don't arrest me. I'm a young boy. I want to travel the world. Don't crush my dreams. Is that what's happening right now? I think that's what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to play like a sympathy card. Like he thinks this is going to work. They're like, bro, what is this guy on about?
Steering the conversation back to why they're there, the officer asks if Zach has ever been to SF's house.
Did you go into her house at all?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really?
I
really.
knocked on the window.
Okay.
She climbed out the window.
Okay. And then
She
you
climbed
guys went
back in.
somewhere else?
Yeah.
Okay.
I made sure she got home safe. Pretty much the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. As everybody says.
You know how old she is?
No.
Okay, that was cringe. It's very rare that I'll say something's cringe. I don't like calling anything cringe. Calling things cringe is cringe. But you know what? Holy fuck.
Okay. I made sure.
Like he's like a pedophile sneaking into a little 14-year-old girl's fucking house. Okay, doing weird shit. They met on phone, and he's going, "I'm your."
She got home safe.
Like,
pretty much the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, as everybody says.
You know how old she is?
No. I met her on Fortnite, sir. Is she young?
Tell me.
Like I said, I don't know how old she was. I just came here. I explore. I leave. This is what I do.
While this
it's totally organic, totally not. He literally thinks he's him. He's a weeb, bro. He's like he's a protagonist in an anime.
conversation is taking place, SF's father is also speaking with officers.
So we're going to handle it at this point, given that there's not, at this point, evidence of that, but that's what we're going to try to determine. So a couple things, though. We need to get her phone just in case there is evidence on there that would suggest that he is, you know, any activity between the two.
Okay.
Pictures, whatever it might have you, text back and forth, like that's all stuff. She's 14 years old, he's 19.
Yep.
She can't give consent to any of that, you know, and he knows that. So,
Yep.
Do you think it'd be best if I grab it or if you get it? Obviously, it's your phone. So, you already have it? Perfect.
Yep.
The 14-year-old's phone would
Boom. We ain't messing around.
eventually reveal not only a series of stomach-churning messages,
Oh, no.
but the disturbing real reason Zach has come to visit her. Her father gives an account of what led him to call the police.
So just give me a backstory.
I just watched a doco. I've been watching a lot of documentaries recently. I've been watching The Gamer from Mars. Don't know if you've heard that, guy. It's just some autistic dude who stands in front of a camera and just like very matter-of-factly explains situations. Anyway, he was going over all these e-girls, right, and their rise, and it was basically, every single one of them was like a 14, 15, or 16-year-old girl on the internet. And some freaks on 4chan just became obsessed with them on this /B. I don't quite understand what that is. And they would just like idolize and worship them and then just stalk them. And what they would do is start put together doxers. They would just start doxing for no reason. For no reason. They're like, yo, this chick, I'm obsessed with her now, and let's all put together a dox. Let's all put together a dox. And that's what they did. It didn't make any sense. And they would just do it, and they just get obsessed about 14-year-old girls, 15-year-old girls, 16-year-old girls, and just freakishly like try download any pictures of them, any alternative pictures of them. Like, oh shit, look, there's a picture of this one girl, like fucking at a high school thing doing like a play. Here's the like what is up with fully grown ass men getting obsessed with like 14-year-old girls? Like, why don't you know, at least I get people obsessed with the Sweeney lady, right? She's got massive titties and got, you know, very aesthetically pleasing figure. Okay, that makes sense. Why are you getting obsessed over 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds? Like, why is that a meta? And why is that like a bunch of people all doing it? Like, I get random pedophile online goes to some weird obscure place where you can't really get banned, gets obsessed with 14-year-old girl. That kind of makes sense to me. I don't get how an entire group of people can all simultaneously become obsessed over someone who's like, it's like, oh yeah, this is literally a fucking, she turned 15 like 2 days ago, YouTuber. And, you know, she's quirky and weird, so like she's a goddess or some shit. Let's all like fucking obsess over this person and find out a location and start putting her in docs and find out where she lives and contact her mother and go find her. Hey, you know what? I've watched a whole documentary. It's the Gamer from Mars video on e-girls. That's how I know about this. And it's like, bro, what are we doing? Like, why are you hitting up a 14-year-old girl? You're 19. Why is this normal? Like, I would get if it's 17, she's turning 18 soon, and he's fucking just turned 19. You know, I get that. That makes sense. That's reasonable. Or you're both in the school together, or you're both around. I get it. That makes sense. I don't get like you're literally contacting someone who's like at the mental age of they still probably like Barbie and shit. Like, not the new Barbie. I'm talking like the old Barbie doll. They probably play fucking dress ups still, and you know, I am still yapping.
So basically, they met back in, I want to say, last fall over Snapchat.
Did you know about this male prior to today?
They met back on Snapchat and developed an online long distance relationship. Once I became aware of it, and once I became aware he was 18 at the time, we put a kibosh on it.
SF's parents restricted.
So this is the tech. Okay, so this doesn't work. So if you go authoritarian and you just say, no, you cannot do a thing, it then kind of makes it like taboo. And then because you want to, like, as a child, you want to, a parent creates a boundary, they want to break the boundary. Then they deliberately break that rule. So you're saying random government terms you don't understand. What is this guy even talking about? Well, okay, I'm banning this fucking guy. 1 second. Let's ban this fucking guy. Let's fucking ban this fucking retard. What I'm thinking is, you have to try and make them respect the boundaries as if it was their own idea. Like, you have to say, look, you can keep talking to this guy, but He's a fucking freak, motherfucker. And he and he doesn't care about you, and he only wants one thing. He's a like, I don't know what do you have to do? What do you have to? I know what kibosh means. Stop it. What I'm trying to figure out is like, because chat. I have 3 daughters. You know, I got 3 daughters, right? I don't want to do some shit where like, oh shit, my daughter's contacting someone, and then I go, you can never talk to another boy for the rest of your life, and then it's like, they go fully opposite that direction, and they become like a mad, fucking promiscuous person who's just trying to like rebel against their like, you know, fucking authoritarian father who's just obsessed with rules and having strict guidelines that they gotta follow. And they're like, no, fuck that. He said I can't do this. I'm gonna do this. He said I can't do that. I'm gonna get a nose ring. He said I can't do this. I'm gonna get fucking black fingernail paint, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be. I can't have that happening. A nose ring. Yeah, I know. That's what I don't want. You watch too much TV. I'm watching a fucking real situation with a real dad who did like something that was reasonable. I thought it sounded like reasonable, but obviously it's not the play, right? Chat, would you, if your daughter, who was 13, was contacting an 18-year-old on Snapchat, and you said no, you can't do that anymore? Does that sound like a reasonable thing to do? That sounds reasonable, right? I feel like that's what you would do. And then what happened? She doubled down. She fucking doubled down. So what is the correct play? I feel like you gotta insinuate that they can. Like, for example, I keep telling my kids, look, you can swear if you want to. You can swear if you want to. I tell them that. I say, if you want to swear, you can swear. Bro, I'm telling this to like, literally telling this to a fucking 7-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 4-year-old. Okay. But I say, yeah, do you know what? It's not nice to do it because the word isn't very nice, and it generally makes people feel bad. And, you know, until you really understand what these words actually mean, you probably shouldn't use them until you're older. But you can swear if you want. You know, I tell them that. And do you know what? They don't swear at all until they think we can't hear, and then they'll occasionally hear. Like I've heard my daughter swear like twice after that over like 3 years, like 3 years or something. So. But that's like, you know, okay, compared to her classmates who are literally saying N-word, hard R, F slur, fuck it. They just every fucking bad, dude, they even got racial Asian slurs. They got, and yeah, they call on the, dude, one of her cousins was calling the kiddie teacher a whore. I mean, holy fuck, bro. Yeah, so I don't know. This is scary. I need to start figuring out what the fucking tick is to not brick your kid. Because it certainly isn't hardlining rules. It certainly isn't like, you can never drink alcohol, ever. You can never swear. You can never date a boy. You can't do that. But it's not, oh, here, honey, have fucking 10 packs of condoms and look, here's the cell phone and like, you know, here's fucking, that's not either. There's definitely a middle ground. There's a middle ground. Okay? There's a middle ground.
Her social media access and attempted to...
I know about this because I've seen this happen in IRL, by the way. This is like tech that it's super progressive, but it's cooked tech. It's not good.
Monitor her phone activity.
Last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
October, November. Went as far as I spoke with his mom about it because she was not aware. Facebook.
Okay.
Did some backtracking through him on Facebook, found his aunt, then she directed me to her mom, to his mom.
Do you not figure it out? You've got to give them the tools to make the correct decision themselves. Right? If they have that in their toolkit, then they can do it. If they don't have the ability to do that, then they won't make the correct decision. It's basically have to come up with the idea themselves. That's what it is. You got to like somehow teach it in a way that's kind of passive and not overbearing.
And she was on that no, this is wildly inappropriate. You're going to get yourself in a whole world of trouble here. Mm-hmm. And as far as we knew, that was more or less the end of it. I had suspicions they were still like on Fortnite, maybe finding a way to talk, but never had any evidence of it.
Think about it, bro. Think about it from the girl's point of view, by the way. This is like a Disney storyline. It's a forbidden relationship. It's unsanctioned. It's not supposed to be. Our parents are trying to keep us apart, but you won't stop us because this is true love. Think about it. It's literally like a movie. It's actually like a Disney movie. Think about it.
Her father is right, and they stayed in contact over Fortnite. SF and
She's the princess and he's the bad boy, bro. She's supposed to get married to a real prince, okay? Not some scumbag, okay, that his dad's trying to keep away from because this guy's like scummy and apparently too old for whatever reason. That doesn't make sense because old people are cool. Think about it.
Zach had been communicating through other means to avoid detection.
Fuck off.
And Spotify.
What's on your neck?
My neck?
Yeah. No,
tooth.
like the marks.
I don't know.
You don't know what that's
Might
from?
as well just be straight up, dude.
I didn't want to her or anything. I didn't her. I came here to
What?
literally explore.
What the fuck? Whoa, where did that come from? Wait, literally, dude, he's so fucking cringe, dude. Oh my god, dude, he's not cringe. It's not cringe. He's just like got a speech impediment.
I didn't want to her or anything. I didn't her. I came here to literally explode.
Bro, he's got a tooth necklace, a dog collar wristband, and a CS:GO knife. And he's meeting with a 14-year-old.
Well, describe to me like how that happened. Like,
She was kissing me. Just
Okay.
kissing me.
okay, what else happened?
What do you mean?
Well,
Pretty much just-
if you're starting to do that, I'm sure there's more that's going on here.
They just kissed.
Okay,
Pretty
so
much just kiss.
okay.
Pretty much. Every time he says pretty much, I pretty much didn't go inside. We pretty much just kissed. What does that mean? What do he says that every day?
I ain't someone I just kind of met in person.
Okay, so you did not go into her house like at all. She came outside when you knocked on the window.
Mhm.
Was there any like
No.
did you guys have
Just kissing.
if you want to consider it that way?
You guys like making out?
No, just kissing. I'm not about to show y'all that. That's weird.
After a little more pressure,
I'm not about to show y'all that. That's weird.
After a little more pressure from the officers, Zach admits a bit more happened between him and SF.
I just gave her a hickey back.
Okay.
That's
Where did that happen at exactly?
around the train tracks.
Zach claims he then
On the train tracks. Oh my god.
returned SF to her house and left. However, the neighbors dispute this. The next day, they contacted SF's father, telling him that they had seen SF sneaking out of her bedroom window, and she wasn't alone.
Then saw, he described him as a scrawny white boy crawling in and out too. And he said, "Nah, I've got daughters." That
What
shit.
time was this?
Bro, if I'm this guy, bro, I'm pulling. I can't pull up. I would, dude. Man, I'm logging and I'm loading, bro. I'm logging. I'm getting the fuck. I'm about to pop the cap in this guy's ass, dead ass.
That was, oh God, must have been close to 7.
7 p.m.
It was shortly before I called dispatch.
Okay, gotcha.
And he said, he hollered at him, asked him what he was doing, and he took off running. He got me out, and then we walked around the house, and we couldn't find him. And that was about the time I talked to her, talked to my daughter, and figured out who it was. And apparently he's been in there hiding in her closet for a few days.
Jesus.
Okay.
According to his mom, he left last Friday.
SF's father explains that he doesn't often go into her room, so he's not sure exactly how long Zach may have been hiding in there. But it's likely.
Okay,
around-
so I gotta be super overbearing and constantly going into my kids' rooms at all times, and we gotta set up security cameras in their rooms. That's what I gotta do, right? Wait a minute. Wait, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Dude, this house is fucking Jesus Christ, dude. What a mess, dude. Commit to some like this cuck shit just super clean. Watching 24/7? Yeah, just no, that doesn't work either. That doesn't. You can't set up the Orwellian system where you just watch them at all times and you have like the one computer they all have to go on. You got to give them privacy, otherwise they'll just go somewhere else and do sus shit. It doesn't work. You guess unless you can like hide it well enough. I mean, I don't know what you do. Just secretly track their phones, secretly, like, but never give out that you actually know. Just do it in secret, and then you're good.
Around a week.
Like, not going to see her again tonight? Okay, have that conversation.
I'm not doing any of that, by the way. I'm not secretly tracking my. I said that baby. We have a baby monitor on it because she's a baby.
Oh,
She kind of got upset. I felt kind of bad, but I'm like, I do this every time.
okay.
He's just a
So if we
traveler.
asked her
He's a
that, she's going to say
traveler.
the same thing?
What's your name, man?
Zach?
Zach, are you willing to come back to the PD with us and make a statement?
Yeah.
Okay.
With it clear that Zach isn't being entirely honest, he's then transported to the Oshkosh Police Department.
Would you personally buy one of these? Like these kind of cars?
Squad car?
Yeah. No, not a squad.
You can get back this way, Zach. Go with her.
Sorry, I don't know whether it's just the Italian in me coming up or whether I'm just like tweaking.
Back this way, Zach. Go with her.
Sorry, I don't know whether it's just the Italian in me coming up or whether I'm just like tweaking. Not tweaking, but like a little nervous, yeah. I don't know. I don't get questioned by cops every day when I move around.
Zach is reassured that he's free to go at any time.
Where did she like start kissing? It was like on the lips, like, yeah.
Just right here.
Okay. Okay, so
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I got him fucked, dude. Oh my.
then after you guys, were you guys like making out? Was it just like a little peck, like?
Yeah, kind of making out, but not like actually, and no touching, no nothing. She kind of just on my neck, and that's about it. No clothes came off, no nothing.
Are you touching anywhere else? I mean, I get it, man. If you're like making out with a girl, like.
No, dude,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
not trying to catch a random STD, man. I can't trust that. See, kissing was scary enough. I ain't trying to do none of that. No.
Dude, he's such a cool, relatable guy. You're really relating to this officer, bro. Like, it's working. Trust me, totally. The subterfuge, like he rolled 20 out of 20 on the D20 dice. Perfect roll. It's working. The cops believe you, bro.
She ain't my type. She ain't my type. Maybe just for the fun? No, not even that. Just the fun. That's what this was. That's fun. That ain't no.
I'm just a traveling the world, man. And then we just met up one time. I knocked on a window. We kissed at the train tracks. I'm down, and now I'm off, man. I ain't trying to get your STD, man. I ain't trying to get. You know how I feel already kissing. It was too much for me. Already kissing too much. I just want to travel the world. I'm a Spider-Man, after all, yeah. I don't know, am I a Taiwan to me, or I'm just, I'm spoken, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell what's going on.
But in his mind, he thinks like it's working, bro. This little fucking act he's doing, cops are buying it. Dude, lawyer up, retard. Lawyer up. Holy shit, you're so clueless.
I might be a heartbreaker for that, but that ain't it.
No.
Wait,
That's what this was. Kiss. That's fun. That ain't no love.
Okay.
I might be a heartbreaker for that, but that ain't it.
No matter what Zach
Bro, he talked to a 14-year-old for a year straight and then traveled for 27 hours.
54 years, Pog.
And he's staying in a fucking closet like a freak. It's no big deal. It's like he ain't that interested in it, bro. He ain't that interested, okay, bro?
claims. SF's phone tells a different story.
Her and Zach's relationship, like, was it or wasn't it? Did she say anything to you?
To me, no. Pretty much, and I have a whole bunch of old emails saved from them, screenshots and whatnot.
Really? Okay.
Much of it very graphic in nature.
Okay.
About all the stuff they want to do to each other and.
Perfect.
Would you give us consent to?
Dude, that's nightmare fuel. As a dad, that is not what he's saying. Is not this whole situation is nightmare fuel. This makes me want to be like a good dad so bad watching this.
Go through your phone to see. I mean, I'm not saying that we don't trust you or anything, but just to see if there was any text messages or anything like that in between you guys.
The cop's saying perfect because that's perfect. That's the exact evidence he needs in order to incriminate this guy. That's why he's saying perfect.
The thing is that obviously, there's her story and then there's your story, right? There's two sides to every story, right?
77 quadrillion 700.
What we're trying to find out is.
No, just ask her, cause I need my phone right now.
Your phone's right here. What I'm saying is with us together, can we just go through it together?
Nah, not right now.
No, not right now. Okay.
Or do we have to make a call?
Is there any reason?
The only reason is cause I have a lot of gay, not gay stuff, but stuff that would be weird for you to see.
Dude, I got a bunch of gay. Wait, not gay stuff. That like a does that like a meaning to a lesser evil or some shit? Like I'm not a pedophile, I'm just gay. Wait, it's not gay. It's just weird stuff. Like it's furry stuff. What is that? I don't know what this is. What? Just hentai, bro. Okay, he just got sent it to his notepad. All right. Shit.
Trust
Where are
me,
we
Zach.
from?
I'm sure I've seen a lot
Where do we?
weirder stuff. Like I'm not here to like judge like whatever you're into.
No,
You know
it's
what I mean?
nothing I'm into. It's the sugar
just tell
daddy
me
stuff
about
I was talking to you about. It's the
Explain that to me a little bit.
you pretty much catfish men into giving you money.
According to court documents, Zach admitted that he and an ex-girlfriend would send pictures to men, ask them for photos in return, and then demand money in exchange for not exposing them. He also admitted to trying to do this with SF.
You never tried that.
And I haven't personally, no.
You?
I can't say I have, no.
Man, you never tried to pretend to be a woman and scam dudes after getting their dick pics? Literally, bro. Are you even a traveler?
Given that SF is a minor, the officers once again attempt to establish how much Zach knows about her age.
Did she ever tell you how old she was?
No.
How old did you think she was?
16, 17. I'm only 19, so that wouldn't be illegal.
You thought she was like 16 or 17?
At least, yeah. And that, in my eyes, there was a 4-year thing back where I was from. As long as there's no weird going on.
Yeah, no, I'm just
trying to make that out there. Because if there's no weird, that's not illegal.
You widowy
Like,
tweaking
you know,
right
You know
now,
how old she is?
homie.
I do. Yeah.
Oh, dear God. Can I hear it?
Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't. Widowy doesn't. He doesn't know.
Oh, can I hear it? Dear God, no.
Just, one thing at a time, right?
While this conversation is taking place, officers at the home receive permission to enter SF's bedroom, where Zach has apparently...
How would you speak with someone for a year plus and it'd be your best friend and you don't know their age, by the way? And and it's like their opposite gender. And he's clearly sexually interested in her because he admitted he traveled there to kiss her. I was like, how would you not know that? How do you know? I mean, it's impossible. It's impossible.
been hiding for the past week.
Okay.
That's a
See, we never
it's
asked.
an absolute nightmare.
Okay. Holy Christ.
Oh, what the hell? Okay, this is a good sign for me. Because it's clearly some bigger issues going on than whatever's going on in this household. There's clearly some other thing going on, right? So this is abnormal. So this doesn't happen to normal chicks, and that's good.
In SF's room, they find a black machete, some of Zach's tank tops, his diploma, Xbox, and Blu-ray player.
Can I go to that bathroom real quick?
Yeah, can you give me like 2 seconds?
Bro, what? That's his whole life. He's got his fucking Blu-ray player, his Xbox, his knives. He's brought his knives. Literally, that's his whole life. That's every asset he owns. Literally.
Yeah.
He moved
I think
into
you're
the
full.
closet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She's telling us kind of what's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
It's time to be honest.
Alright, what do you mean by that?
I know you're messaging her. I know a lot more.
Sure, yeah.
I know a lot more than you think I know.
Alright.
Okay. So it's time to be honest.
You might need to wire up, buddy. You might consider wiring up.
Yeah.
So tell me about what's going on.
So I pretty much dated this girl from September to now. And I came over pretty much. I ain't bang her or nothing. I didn't talk about it in text, but I didn't actually.
Though Zach won't allow them to go through his phone, his lock screen is an image of two hands held together by their pinky fingers. In the middle of the screen are the words "together" and the date October 3rd, 2024, the day he says he started dating 14-year-old
I can't do that,
SF.
Holy shit, dude. I want to just fucking die of cringe right now. Oh, this is crazy, bro. This is nuts.
Be straight up, like, what type of things were you guys talking about?
Just, I don't know, a bunch of other, like, stupid. Like, we'll be normal, and then it'll be random. Did we? Not at all. Did I want to? No. Did I love her? In a way, yeah.
Okay.
Was it intense like that? No.
Oh, she was a side hoe, though, and you're a traveler. What are you talking about?
See, if I'm saying that on text, I'm not doing it. I'm a Okay,
he's admitting to it, dude. He's admitting to it. He talks the talk, but he doesn't walk the walk. He's a bitch.
I'm mad. I know I am. I'm not gonna go and tell.
Everyone knows that, bro. You're carrying around a fucking CS:GO knife, dog. What are we doing?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not actually doing it.
Okay.
Officers reported that in messages to SF, Zach wrote, quote, "I own you, you're mine." Throughout the messages, Zach tells her on a continuous basis that he needs her, can't be without her, and that she is his.
So when you guys were messaging back and forth
Holy
on
shit.
Gmail about like the whole thing, was there any photos sent by either of you? Like,
But imagine that though, right? Some fucking 19-year-old fucking guy with a Blu-ray player and a CS:GO knife and a whatever choker hand thing is messaging your daughter saying, "I own you.
You're mine. You're mine. We are gonna be together forever. I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna come to your house and we're gonna be,
imagine, dude, what the fuck? And then because your kid's brain is not developed enough to understand. She's just getting all these compliments from this person, and he's saying all these things that make me feel good. Bro, that's so scary that this shit could happen. And he just rocks up, takes a bus, and he gets there. That's scary as fuck, man. Dude could attack. I mean, that's crazy.
did she send you anything? Did you send her anything? Was there anything like that?
Not really. It was the very first, was like October or something. That's it. And it's deleted. She had it on her phone, not mine.
Yeah, you can work on uploading those ones to that link again. And
Yeah, there's a bunch of them discussing hiding because once they were busted, trying to find the more graphic ones.
While many of the conversations between Zach and SF were graphic in nature, they also discussed running away together if they got caught. In one message, Zach refers to her as his Juliet. When confronted by the investigators, Zach finally cracks.
Dude, just be straight. This is your time to tell your side of things.
We banged one time.
Jeez.
Just one time. And it wasn't even like anything serious.
That's a retard. This guy's he is actually brain damaged, by the way. It's so cringe, but like he's like so dumb. Like, yeah, good job. There you go. Self-incriminate. Okay, good job.
That night?
Why you up? Widowy, man.
And that's what I'm even more worried about.
Did you wear a rubber?
No, but I put up and we went out. I went out by myself and I went back to the street.
Because my worry, obviously, is you guys aren't able to detain him, past questioning, and he tries to come back here.
Right. Well, I mean, at the very least, I have enough to bring him to jail on 4th-degree assault.
Okay.
So thanks for being honest, man. Like,
yeah, I'm sorry. I was a bit nervous earlier. I told you if I have to piss, I'm not gonna really talk much because I'm not trying to piss. I'm trying to think of something else.
True, dude. But actually, it's a tactic. Do you know what though? If someone needs to piss, you don't let them piss, and they're more likely to make mistakes and spill the secret sauce. The piss tick. This is why, chat. I always take a piss before I go do bosses, so I can fully lock in. It's shown to distract people. They make poor judgment decisions when they need to take a piss. It's a fact. It's a fact.
But dude, I'm gonna be honest. I don't need to lie. I have zero purpose in lying to y'all. Lying gets you in more trouble. It's worse if you lie. Just be honest. Get your life together and move on. We never met.
Okay, so good. We've got this established. All good. I'm glad we got through this, guys. I'm a traveler. We out. Okay, see you guys. Wait, no, you're locked up. What do you mean?
We're all good. I go home. You're good.
I go home. We're good. You're not going home, little bro.
Literally, not a bad person. Just grew up in a bad area.
With Zach's belief that he's headed home after this conversation, he's in for a rude awakening.
He's so fucking clueless. This guy's actually so brain damaged.
And then when I face the wall, and put your hands behind your back. Okay?
You.
Got it?
What?
Okay, you're going to be placed under arrest at this point.
So here's the deal. We're gonna be taking you out for assault of a child, and then using a computer device to facilitate crime.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, can you sit?
Yeah, I got you.
Any advice for me?
Paperwork.
Yeah.
Grab my pen. I don't want to really give you a legal effect.
Don't drop the soap, bro. Don't drop the soap.
I ain't gonna tell nobody. We cool. I ain't mad at you. This your job. God, dude. I don't even know how old you are. Can you tell me before I make myself look even worse?
I'll tell you she's a juvenile.
Oh, dude. I see it was 16, 17. Last time.
Great, amazing script, bro.
According to police
Amazing
documents,
script.
Zach eventually admitted that his mother told him SF was only 14 after she'd been contacted by SF's dad. He explained his reason for continuing the relationship despite the age.
The explained reason he was continuing the relationship despite the difference he loved her and was a different feeling that he had experienced with anyone else.
Difference was that he loved her, and it was a different feeling than he had experienced with anyone else.
Hey, we cool though?
Is it
Yeah, we're
good,
man.
chat, to not, like, you know how people talk about love being magical and all this shit, and like it's some magic thing that's like I never had that ever. So like it's kind of a good thing, right? You know, you know what I mean by that is I watched fucking documentaries about pheromones and understand this human body, and like it's just all just fucking, we're just slightly evolved apes, and you can be physiologically attracted to someone, but ultimately it's not like some magic force in the world that like brings two people together and it's some sacred thing that's happening. It's just like just two monkeys blasting each other. That's about it. And you can develop strong chemical bonds. I don't know if you know, when you're actually lovemaking, you can actually. You heard this shit called is it oxytocin? It's a real thing, but it's like this whole thing about love. It's a bit of a meme. Not TTS. It's not. It really is a bit of a meme. And I think if you understand that, it gives you power, because what you realize is there's not some like soulmate situation. There's in terms of combinatorics, there's probably, we're talking thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that are compatible, and you can just start a relationship with them and you can grow that relationship and it can get stronger and better over time. And it's not like you need to just like, there's just one magic soulmate, 14-year-old girl that you met on Fortnite that you need to have destroy your entire life over meeting. I mean, let's be real, it's not. So, and then you wouldn't get yourself into the situation. The guy's a retard.
Guys.
But let's be real, I think this guy's just a fucking pedo, and he just stalked a fuck. Let's be honest, he was doing tons of weird shit. That whole like dick pic thing and all the gay stuff on his phone he was talking about. I don't think the guy was normal in the first place. Like that's not something normal people do. I don't feel like. I mean, pretending to be a girl in World of Warcraft and then dancing on a fucking mailbox, I get that. But like role playing, doing ERP with dudes as a dude to get their dick pics to then scam them out of money, that is like next level. What the fuck?
I'm good with this one.
We all good?
We're good. Like, listen, man. I'll
No
help
hard
with
feelings,
you.
bro?
No, listen, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah, no, you're good, bro.
Zachary Vogt was charged with second-degree assault of a child, use of a computer to facilitate a child crime, and exposing a child to harmful material. He pled not guilty, and in October 2025, all charges were dismissed by the prosecutor. His case was then picked up by the federal court, and Zach was charged with travel with intent to engage in illicit conduct with a minor, production of child, and coercing a minor for unlawful activity. In a letter to the judge, Zach wrote that he takes full responsibility for his actions. He pled guilty to the production of child.
Bro.
As part of his plea agreement.
That's not so much worse. Why would he make that? Was he taking photos? So basically means he was taking photos. What does he do? Like, Jesus Christ.
And the other two charges were dismissed. He was sentenced to 15 years in prison. Following the completion of his sentence, he will be on supervised release for 15 years in order to comply with the requirement.
Bro, Rippers, I mean, that's like 19 years, 15 years. That's almost 30% of his life. Only 15? I think 15's fine. That's. Do you think he was pedo in terms of like pedo? Like I don't know. It's not. I don't know. To me, you could sell him as like he's so desperate and he cannot get a girlfriend that he just latched on to the only female that talked to him, and it happened to be a 14-year-old. I don't know. I'm not getting like he stalked kids at a fucking playground and specifically targeted a kid because he's a pedophile kind of vibes, you know, like that type shit, or like deliberately went into Roblox to find kids to then predate on, right? It's more like, yeah, 15 is a long ass time, Jet, and considering that it was consensual, although you can't really consent when you're fucking 14, but obviously, yeah, I don't know. It is one of these things where that seems like a lot. I mean, yeah. How much do I have? Holy fuck! You smell me type of deal. Well, he was 18 when the relationship started, but then was she 13 when they started engaging? Maybe she was 13 and he was 18. I mean, it's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. But 15 years is a long time, considering it was not like. Obviously, there was some level. Whatever consent you could say there was consent there. Which makes it less bad. I would have thought it would have been less. 15 years seems like a long time. Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm not defending pedos now. What I'm saying is like there's more nuance to this. Bro, do you know there's like fucking entire countries where it's normal that they like marry off literal children to full-on dudes? And it's way worse. And I'm saying there's all this, and then if you look at it in the context of, okay, this guy's real pathetic. He looks to be brain damaged, and it was somewhat consensual, even though the person was like super young. But like I don't know what was going on with that whole situation. 15 years, like that's half of his entire existence on the planet, right? That's kind of crazy. People, bro, I watched fucking videos of people like they shot a guy and killed a guy and they got out in 10. Or they did some shit where they attempted to kill someone and they got like 2 years. And they was like attempting to murder another person, but just happened to fail. And then they just got put in jail for like 2 years. And it's like, okay, this is not murder. This is, on top of that, it's not, you know, whatever, it's messy, gray area, weird shit. Like at what age can you really like understand what you're doing and actually consent to something? I don't know. It's one of those things where it's murky as hell, bro. That's what I'm saying. But 15 years is a long ass time.
Of the Offender Registration and Notification Act.
The guy's a fucking freak and a retard though, for sure. Like definitely, there's something off with this guy. Yeah, dude. I must admit, the age of consent thing is so like. There's so many freaks in that debate. That like are so like it's so many red flags. There's so many red flags. Age of consent by country. Yo, dude, what the fuck is this? Japan? Where are we? Age by age. Unrestricted. What is this? Okay, age of consent by sex age difference. Another thing. Unrestricted hetero homo. Wait, what does that mean? Hetero homo by authority by age. 13, 12 to 15, 13, 14, 13, 14, 12, 14. Is there extra stipulations, though? You can't just get with a 14-year-old, right, in Romania? How's that work? Is that like... That's like... There's obviously extra rules to it, right? Like, there's like some sort of mathematics. New Zealand? I don't know what New Zealand is. New Zealand, you get done if you... Well, New Zealand... There was literally people in my year, my first, like we're talking 13-year-olds, okay, of high school, 13-year-olds getting picked up by guys who had jobs who no longer were at school. So, and we just thought like, oh, those are the hoes. We just called those the hoes. And everyone knew that. There was like a group of these hoes who would be like their boyfriend who would be like smoking, haggard looking outside the school, and they would just get picked up, and that's what you just call it. It's the hoes. And that's all you wouldn't think of them as like, oh, these are sexual assault victims or something. Clearly it was contending between they would willingly go up and they wanted to get with that person, and that person wanted to get with them, and they just did it, and it's what it is. But that's just how it was, man. I don't understand. A younger partner is deemed to be able to consent having sex with an older one as long as the latter is not in a position of trust or authority, or is being recognized to be abusing in the inexperience of the younger one. What? A guild leader? Does that count? Someone who just happens to be in the same server as you, who's like, that's a very powerful. What about like a person who's just popular? Does that count as authority? Because people respect him. Like, I don't know, just someone who's what about just being a streamer? What about being a celebrity? What about being a mod of a Reddit? Yeah, like at what point is it like what? Do you have a job? You got authority? Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. So you just got to be basically homeless. So wait, in the case that we just watched, that guy's got no authority, bro. He's homeless. He's actually good. But he's still got 15 years. Wait, where's America? Where's America? I want to see America. Are you guys is Canada it? I don't understand. Do they just not have rules? United States. Okay, wait, they have to own. Oh, they've got their. Oh, what the fuck? NA is so special, dude. They get their own thing, bro. They get their own thing. Oh, so wait, depending on where you're at, okay, so authority. So he's homeless. So he's cooked. Cooked. It doesn't matter that he's homeless. They have to be 16, even if he's homeless. Wait, by age, 14. Wait, how can by authority be 16 and by... So wait. Okay. So do you get a... So if you're the... Age is the age... difference limit. Okay. How much should that mean? I feel like there's a formulaic equation, right? Like, I feel like you can do some shit where you plus... Wait, how can you do it? There's like... you could. I think there's a good formula you can do. That's age. Half your age plus 7. What is that? Half your age plus 7. 35 divided by 2 plus 7. 24.5. Okay, so wait, you're 17. Okay, you're 18 divided by 2 plus 7. Okay, 16. Yeah, okay. This plus 7 rule's looking pretty good. This plus, yeah, divide is looking pretty good. Let's see, 17 divided by 2 plus 7. I mean, it gets a little bit sus. It gets. I mean, it breaks. I mean, there's probably some mathematics. Just invention formula. I don't know. With their corrupting age, yeah.